Hi guys, today it is time for another Top 5 Wednesday. Today's topic are your top 5 favorite publishers, which I honestly never thought I would be able to do. I was like, I do not care about publishers. Then I looked at my bookshelf and kind of did see that there were a few publishers that I would see over and over again. And I did a little bit of half-assed research, but I did a little bit of research and kind of just, found that I've actually have a few publishers that I own quite a lot of books from, and I found out about a few that I definitely feel like I'm kind of almost like a fan of. I think we just should get into this. I'm not gonna go into a top 5 because that's just really weird. As I said, I did some very half-assed research. I generally have no idea about publishing whatsoever, and so if I mention something that sounds weird to you, that doesn't make sense, or if I don't understand that one of these publishing companies actually belongs to another publishing company, let's just get into it. So at first I want to mention a German publishing company that do a lot of the German YA stuff, and that is Carlsen. They did Harry Potter, I'm pretty sure they did Twilight, they did the translation of the Grisling Realm trilogy, they did the Obsidian series. They do so much YA, especially so much translated YA, and I just kind of feel like they are a very great, important publisher. And while I maybe don't read a lot of German books, or especially translated YA, I still feel like they are really important to me because they are definitely a publishing company that I've read most when I was younger, so I kind of just feel like they have a place in my heart. Then I have HarperCollins. Most of the books I personally have read are obviously from Harper Teen, but they have so many of the very famous YA series. They have the Selection series, the Shadowme trilogy, the Divergent trilogy, and while I maybe feel kind of meh about some of the books and some of the series, I still feel like they are a really, really important publisher. They are so important for many of the really popular YA, so I just really appreciate them. Then obviously we have Penguin, and I know Penguin has also so many different parts to it, but I definitely saw that sometimes I was looking at the spine of my book and I was like, oh, I don't know what publishing company that is. I never saw the logo or I didn't recognize the name, and then I looked at the back of the book and there was the little penguin. So Penguin is definitely on my shelf a lot. John Green books are all by Penguin. Then we have Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. The Anna and the French Kiss trilogy is published by Penguin. There's so much more, and I just appreciate Penguin not only for being this big amazing publishing company, but also just for some of their book designs. I'm just saying, the Penguin Classic editions. Yes, please. Then we have a publishing company that, while I did my research, I found out are apparently originally from France. So apparently what I always thought was their name was not what it is, and it is apparently pronounced in a French way. I don't know. Here, this is the company I'm talking about. And especially, Hyperion or Little Brown is what I read a lot of. Little Brown is Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. Little Brown is The Witch Hunter, and then obviously Hyperion, we have the Archive, the Unbound, the Near Witch, books that introduced me to my favorite author, Victoria Schwab. So I am very, very happy that this publishing company that I cannot pronounce exists. I just really saw that maybe probably a fourth of my books are from this publishing company, or from publishing companies that belong to this publishing company. And finally we have Macmillan, which was another really funny thing, because then I was like, Macmillan? Yeah, I know that's a publishing company, but there's also Penn Macmillan. Where's the difference? I think the difference is that Penn Macmillan is the UK version of Macmillan. Anyway, Macmillan has a bunch of publishing companies that belong to them. One of them is Henry Holt, which I have quite the amount of books. The Neil trilogy, the Grisha trilogy, and also Six of Crows is from Henry Holt. And then also we have one of my kind of just favorite publishers with everything that they do is Tor, and obviously they published A Darker Shade of Magic. They also published Vicious. I feel like overall they are very supportive of Victoria Schwab, so obviously Tor is just in my heart, but they just in general do a lot of amazing sci-fi and fantasy, so that kind of comes natural to me to love this kind of publishing company. I feel like Macmillan would probably be my number one. So these were my favorite publishers. Let me know what your favorite publishers are. Let me know all the mistakes I did, everything I got wrong about publishing in general. I really could have just fucked this whole video up. They could all belong to the same publishing company for all I know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!